Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Sunday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. If you need a roof, you call Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, and Bocock Brothers Premium Cigars. Remember, the championship boxes are now in. And if you use the code MAT15, MAT15, it will get you 15% off your order. Okay, y'all. There we go. Ready to roll. All right, y'all. Good day yesterday. We did a little New Orleans day for Erica's birthday and popped down, did Chandelier, had a cocktail at the Chandelier Bar. Then went to Magazine Street and just bebopped around there a little bit. Hit some shops, had some lunch. Went changed, got ready for dinner. Had a great dinner last night. Went to Commander's Palace in New Orleans. So, and then we came back last night. I didn't drive. So, hey, okay, let him sleep. Let him sleep. Anyway, so really good day yesterday. Got up late, so late to bed and all that stuff. But here we go. Saints Chargers today, first preseason game for the Hoodats. Tons of 3:30 or 3:05. Tons of great content up at louisianasports.net if you're interested. What to watch, offense, defense, all that sort of stuff from Ross Jackson. So if you want to check all that out, I'll tell you, I'll be obviously interested in the quarterbacks. I think everybody will be. I think the running back rotation will be really interesting as well. No Devin Neal, which is a little disappointing. And I think Danny Stutzman is going to play a bunch at linebacker. It could potentially be the heir apparent to DeMario Davis there. What do you do at corner opposite Kool-Aid McKinstry? So start to get some answers, or at least some more evidence here as we try to find some answers for the New Orleans Saints. The Tigers practiced yesterday. Again, I was not there. Chris Marler and Taylor Sharp handled my practice report. I was in New Orleans, so I didn't go. I did read through the practice report. Nussmeier's fine. He practiced. Aaron Anderson was out there, but did not do 11 on 11. Barry and Brown continued to hit big plays. The offensive line played better. Second unit had some penalty issues, apparently, in the 11-11 periods. Juwan Johnson played some running back, as I think we expect he's going to play. I was interested in saying that when they went individual periods, Juwan Johnson was with the running backs, not the quarterbacks. So naturally, with JT Lindsay not being there, being suspended, it just stands to reason that they're going to make sure that Juwan's ready at running back just in case. So, all right. Please smash that like button if you would subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. We're glad you're with us. We're saying good morning. LSU, love it. Hey, Caleb, good morning. Thomas, good morning. Bubba, what's going on? Jacob, how did Hurley do in practice? I didn't go to practice yesterday, so I don't know. But sounds like, from all accounts, if you go check out the practice report, Hurley and Van Buren had better days yesterday, which is good. You need that. Looks like Mansour Delane had a good day as well. Had a couple of interceptions yesterday, which was nice to see. I mean, not that you want to see that from the offensive standpoint, but you do want to see that opportunistic playmaking ability on defense. Hey, Brad. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do yet on that. So Drew has to be dropped off now between 7:30 and 8. So I think we got to leave the house at like absolute latest at 7:30, meaning I got to get him up by like 7:15. So like, I don't know, our 7 a.m. morning scone gets disrupted here. Do I do like 6:45 or do I do it in the car? Do I do it after I drop off Drew? I don't know. Y'all give me some feedback. What you'd like to see? Or maybe we just do like a 15-minute episode from 7 to 7:15. Like maybe that's just what we have time for. Let me know your thoughts. Hunter Eilers, good morning. I think Barry and Brown could be special. What do you think? I mean, he certainly has shown over and over the big playability. I mean, every time we go out there, they hit him on deep balls. He had a big play yesterday in the DB receiver drill. He does it every game or every practice. So, yeah, great speed, game breaking ability. Was one of the big things for LSU a year ago is they did not have the ability really to stretch the field after Chris Hilton got hurt. Except for like the really short guys, right? I mean, you had Jelani Watkins who could do it. But you didn't have anybody with size who could stretch the field. You got that now with Brown, with Hilton, with Nick Anderson. I think LSU's deep ball ability is going to be pretty special this year. Hey, Cartel Bo, good morning. Shalom. Jerry G, good morning. Game day. Hey, Devin. So many people are negative toward BK. He hasn't won a big time game until he does when he's support our coach across our food. Okay. I mean, I think Brian Kelly's won plenty of big time games. We beat Alabama in Tiger Stadium his first year in Baton Rouge. Beat Ole Miss last year in Tiger Stadium, which was a top 10 opponent, big time game. 2023 the defense was disappointing, but I mean, the Florida game was awesome when Jaden went off. I mean, he's won plenty of big time games in Notre Dame. He got them into a national championship game, the BCS championship game, and then 2 4-team playoffs. He's won plenty of big games. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Casey, good morning. Cartel, Tim, good morning. Jason, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm excited for today. Me too, man. I'm excited to see this team play. We get to watch Saints play football today. I get it. It's preseason, and not everybody loves preseason. But you go through all these practices and all this time of after draft of rookie mini camp and OTAs and then camp and all of a sudden you finally get to go watch them play a game. I mean, they're going to put on the uniforms and go play, and be a lot of guys that probably aren't going to make the team. But it's a chance to see a lot of the rookies, some of the free agents, guys battling for roster spots. So, like, what about a guy like Isaiah Foskey, former second-round pick who is very much, in the very much in a battle for a roster spot. So I'm excited about today. Hey, Christian, good morning. Do you think you and Chris Gordy could do a crossover episode to preview LSU's conference schedule? Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Hey, Carl the Cat, how about the 70-yard field goal yesterday by Jacksonville? How about that? It's a shame it doesn't count in the record books because it was a preseason game. But yeah, I mean, I think just like all those things, like all those records are going to be broken just as strength training and nutrition and optimization keep getting better. It's like pitchers throwing 104 miles an hour now. It's just, they get into a pitching lab, they learn their biomechanics, they learn how to have a more efficient, motion. Same with kickers. So 70-yarder, crazy. Let's see. Any word on today's uniforms yet? They usually put that on Twitter. what on the Saints Twitter, what they're going to wear. Let's see. Oh, never mind. No. They haven't put out what uniform they're wearing yet. Trent Delahousse, good morning. How big of a mismatch will Clemson's D-line be versus LSU's O-line? Seemed like our O-line struggled early in fall camp. I think they have had some struggles as a unit early in fall camp. Yesterday was much better. In the team periods, they did not allow a sack, which was great. And I think they'll continue to get better. And one of the things that I've sort of opined is when you look at LSU's defensive line having a lot of success early in camp the way they have, that you should look at that as a good thing because LSU focused so heavily on improving their defensive line. Like, I'd probably be more concerned if you told me they got 5 new starters on the offensive line, and despite having Jacoby and Guillory back and Ahmad Bro and Don McKinley and going and getting Bernard Gooden and Jack Pyburn and Patrick Payton and Jamari Butler and Gabe Relaford's back, you told me all that, and the defensive front was struggling against an offensive line with 5 new starters, I'd be worried about the defensive front. Let's see how the offensive line continues to progress throughout the next couple of weeks. I can see putting Yadam outside and replacing him with Quincy Riley. That's probably what they'll do. I think Kool-Aid will start, and Yadam will be. I mean, they went and got Yadam in free agency to bring him back, and I think he's the most likely candidate to start. But can Quincy Riley win a job? What do they do with Alontae Taylor? Does Alontae Taylor play boundary corner like he did last year after Paulson Adebo's injury? Or does he move back into that sort of nickel role? Let's see. How is Nuss's tendonitis news not something to worry about? It seems like something he's going to deal with all season. Because it's tendonitis. Like, it's just not a thing. I mean, like literally everybody deals with something all year. I mean, Nick Anderson's got a quad. Aaron Anderson hasn't practiced fully since the first day. You don't seem to be asking me about that. Like, I mean, everybody deals with something. Morning, Matt. How do I watch the game? I think I don't know the answer to your question. Because if I'm not mistaken, today is NFL Network. It's NFL Network. Let's see. All right, please smash the like button if you would subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Yeah, man. Again, I'm not sure if someone knows. Let DA know how to watch the game. I mean, it's on NFL Network today, so I really don't know if you don't have cable how you get NFL Network. I mean, you have YouTube TV. I think probably on there. Do you think John Gruden would be a good college coach? Probably. I mean, I think especially with the advent of front offices now in college, it's changed. Roster building has changed so much; it looks more like the NFL. I think he could do fine. No more whiskey and wine. I haven't decided what we're going to do yet, actually. Chance, I guess it's just bad luck. The only 2 arrests recently, both in the running back room. Depth could be an issue. So some of the first of all, y'all have heard me talk about the Trey Holly thing for a year and a half. I think that is just the justice system has done Trey Holly a great injustice in delaying his ability to have a day in court a year and a half now. Like, that's absurd. And And I don't know what didn't happen, what he might like, but for this to have gone on now for a year and a half, and for that guy not to have had his day in court it's maddening. And I feel very badly for Trey Holly. The JT Lindsay situation sounds like it, like based on some conversations I've had off the record, it sounds like that's going to get rectified pretty quickly. But then again, a lot of people thought the same thing about the Trey Holly situation. And here we are a year and a half later. So Cartel. Anyone heard how many snaps they're expecting to have Rattler play? Let me look. If I was seeing if Ross had put that up at LouisianaSports.net yet. I don't see it. I would imagine, maybe Rattler gets the first quarter, and then Shuck and Hainer split it the rest of the way. We'll see. Chance, I'd prefer early Scone to car Scone. By the way, we are kindred spirits in traffic. I feel your pain. The roads are filled with idiots. Cards in the car is cool. If we only have time for 15 minutes, that's 2. We're here for it either way. I appreciate it, man. The problem is if I am in the car, then I can't read your comments, right? For very obvious reasons. Andrew, I watched the LSU Crane and Company episode where they go game by game, all of them having us lose to OU. Am I alone in that? I just don't think OU will be very good and we will crush them. I don't think Oklahoma is going to be very good. I can understand it's always difficult to win on the road in the league. I believe LSU and Oklahoma will both be playing for different things at that point. I think Oklahoma might well have fired their coach. I'm not a believer that John Mateer coming in from Washington State all of a sudden makes Oklahoma a contender. And I think their schedule is brutal. I think LSU, meanwhile, will be going to that final weekend, very likely playing for a playoff spot. So, maybe different levels of motivation there. Dominic, good morning from KCMO. Any word on Grant Chadwick, the new long snapper, or any of the special teams guys? Haven't heard much about him. Yes, we've talked about him a good bit actually here, and in my report. So Chadwick is 6'5", 200 pounds, or 205. I think they have him listed. He is long, dude. I mean, he's 6'5" and long, and he hits the ball a ton. So you don't have to know a lot about it to know when it's high and it spirals and it turns over, it looks like it's supposed to look. And maybe most importantly, consistency. Peyton Todd last year and Oxendorf, they'd boom them from time to time, and then they'd hit one that was like a 90-degree angle. They were Shankopotamus out there. So I think Chadwick looks really good. I had one staff member tell me he thinks Grant Chadwick will leave LSU as the best punter in the history of the program. That's high praise, but it goes to show you what they think about him internally. Ferguson's still the long snapper. Chadwick is holding, and then Ramos is back as your place kicker, and Burrell will kick off. So a lot of consistency there. Hey, James, Aaron, Ronnie, good morning. Aaron, go Tigers. Rex, good morning. Bob, good morning. Blessed you and your family. Go Saints. Who dat? Thank you, Bob. Same to you and yours, man. Hey, Christian, the BK can't win the big game narrative is interesting. Do you think the national narrative shifts if LSU goes in the Arkansas game at 9-0? Would it be finally putting to bed like the Clemsoning thing? Yeah, maybe, I guess. I guess the only thing that will really end that for Kelly is if he wins a championship, which is why he's here. Right? He's won games. He's gotten to playoffs. He's done all that stuff. Even the COVID year, remember they beat Clemson at Notre Dame. They beat Clemson in the regular season, then had to play them again in the ACC championship game. Notre Dame, in the COVID year, Notre Dame was eligible for the ACC championship. And then they lost in the AC championship game. So, I mean, the only thing that'll do it for Kelly is winning the last game. Otherwise, people will always have their opinion of him. It's like with Mac Brown for years, like with Ryan Day. Hey, Jake, Matt, you said we should go easy on the criticism of young athletes. I agree. I think you should do an overtime session on student athlete mental health. Going to get worse in the NIL era. Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing that. There's actually LSU hires a psychologist who Brian Kelly had with him at Notre Dame, who they bring in from time to time to talk to the student athletes and work with them on mental health, which I think is very important. Hey, Carrie B, good morning. Go Tigers. Hey, Robbie, good morning, Matt. How do you think the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton will do this year? Do you think they will win the AFC West? I don't know that I think they'll win the AFC West. I think that's still Kansas City until someone beats them. I think the Chargers this year with Harbaugh are fascinating. Year 2 under Harbaugh, Herbert back, all that sort of stuff. You can see the Chargers today. But I think it's a really good division. I wouldn't be surprised if you had 3 playoff teams out of the division again. Hey, Kyle, love the shirt. Got one myself. Today's about black and gold. Who dat? Brandon, good morning from San Miguel, Mexico. All right, Brandon, good to see you there, man. Who dat? Miracle Martinez, any game you're most looking forward to watching? Are you talking about like LSU, Saints, College? I mean, LSU, clearly a Clemson game. It's going to be a very early indicator of what we think about this team. Saints, not really. I've told y'all I'm more interested in watching the Saints' growth and development this year than I am worried about wins and losses for this team because I just don't think they're going to be plentiful. Hey, Milton, good morning. Since moving to Springfield, Missouri, the only way to watch preseason games for me is NFL Plus, but no good for NOLA area. It only shows out of market games. Yeah, I think it's so weird how in 2025 there are blackouts and like you can buy subscriptions and still not get certain games. Like it's crazy. Like the Yankees playing the Astros, even though I pay for the MLB app to be able to watch the Yankees, I don't get to watch them when they play the Astros or the Rangers. Hey, Devin, I guess with whiskey and wine, having T-Bob over Zoom wouldn't work because it's better to have someone in person. Yeah, no, T-Bob's not going to be on Zoom. I don't even think he contractually can. I think he can only do Barstool content now. Brambo, 9-0. I think we should just wait and see how this team looks at the end of September. Clemson, Florida, Ole Miss are going to be tough games. Completely agree with all that. I think you left out South Carolina's early as well, but I think you get in the home game against Florida. I think LSU wins that one, I think, relatively easily. I'm not big on Florida. Yes. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'll hear him. If he gets up, I'll hear him. No, it's fine. I'll hear him. It's for 1:30. I think they have it blocked off for an hour, 1:30 to 2:30. The game's at 3:05, so I'll definitely be home by then. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I told you. Okay. Cool. You good? I was trying to wait for you to get him, right? Okay. Let's see. Go. Flynn and Hester on Whiskey One. Can't do that. Hester does the radio color analysis for LSU, so that's not possible there. Louisiana Focus. Game is blacked out on NFL Network for Louisiana residents. Game is on Fox in Louisiana. Really? Oh, my God. Okay. I'm glad to know that. I've been put on. Are you sure? I'm not saying you're wrong, but that seems ridiculous. Like, why wouldn't I get the national broadcast? Kyle, any news about JT? No. Nothing yet about that. Just what we've reported. He is suspended indefinitely. That's per university policy. If you're charged with a felony, you're suspended indefinitely. So he's not with the team right now. With the brief comments that I got from Chris Perrette, who is JT Lindsey's attorney, sounds like they think this could move quickly. Like they have a case and actually try to get the whole thing thrown out initially. But anyway, but I'm not sure I have much confidence given what we've just watched happen with Trey Holly. Hey, Brian, Trey Holly got arrested before Diddy and still hasn't been to court yet. That is embarrassing. Hey, Ryan, good morning. Zachary, curious what Bo Bentley might do if his coach gets fired this year. I don't know. Bo Bentley, of course, is the quarterback from Texas who committed to Oklahoma, was down to Oklahoma, and LSU committed to OU. Don't know, but I do know LSU is still working to flip a top prospect at quarterback. Where they get that done, I don't know. Who might it be? Don't know, but got until December to try to do it. I do believe that they're going to have to add 2 scholarship quarterbacks this offseason. If LSU loses to Clemson and Bama on the road, OU will try their best to spoil our playoff expectations. Donovan, good morning. What are you expecting from the Saints tonight? I know it's preseason. Yeah, I'm obviously everyone's going to start with the quarterbacks and see how they look. Let's not forget also you've got a rookie left tackle and Trevor Penning moved to guard. So I am interested in seeing how Penning looks at left guard playing next to a rookie in Kelvin Banks. Defensively, you got a lot of defensive draft picks. Vernon Broughton on the defensive line, who's coming in. Quincy Riley at cornerback. Danny Stutzman, I think, is going to play a lot at linebacker. So this big rookie class, unfortunately, no Devin Neal at running back. He's out with a hamstring injury. But this big rookie class coming in, I think I'm really excited to see a lot of these guys to see if we can start seeing some progress toward them maybe being foundational players for the future of the organization. Hey, Jared. Thanks, man. Same to you and yours. Ron, Matt, I know you haven't decided on whiskey and wine. Will you do a post-game show no matter what? I like hearing your game notes analysis. Yeah, Ron. Yes, for sure. I'll be doing something post-game for sure. I just haven't decided what format it's going to be and where it's going to be. Like, is it going to be on the ESPN channel? Is it going to be on Locked On? Is it going to be whiskey and wine? I just don't know yet. And I got some things in the works. We'll decide, and I'll let y'all know we do. Christian, according to another YouTube LSU guy, we suck. We can't run the ball. We're going 8-4, 7-5. Who knows what to expect this season? Yeah, Christian, I don't know who the other YouTube LSU guy is that you're talking about. I'll tell you this, man, and everybody's entitled. I don't know if that person is out there watching them practice or is just gleaning things from practice reports from people who do go, whatever. I've been going out there a long time, man. This is my 19th fall camp watching LSU. And I'll tell you, man, that roster, that's how it's supposed to look. They got talent everywhere, man. Now, can they put it all together? Can they win some tough road games? Sometimes that's just a break needs to fall your way. But they got a ton of talent on this team. All right, please smash the like button if you would subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And as always,
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish
All right, Parrish Construction and Roofing. Remember, if you need an orthopedist, go to Brock. They're the best. If you need a roof, you give a shot at Parrish. You go to parrishbuilt.com, parrishbuilt.com. My apologies, I forgot to have the scroll there at the bottom. So all the sponsor info scrolling on the bottom if you need it. And remember, Bocock Brothers, the national champion cigar box is in. Fired up for it. Check it. How cool is that? So stinking cool. And then this piece slides open to reveal the cigars. Awesome collectible. BocockBrothers.com. Use the code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15 to save 15% off your order. Great collectible. Great to hand out. If you don't smoke cigars, hand out to clients, customers, family members, whoever. Keep it in your office. And, of course, the box is a collectible you can keep forever. BocockBrothers.com. Code MAT15. Hey, Jamie, good morning. Did I miss some comments here? Hang on, sir. I think I missed some comments. Yep. Nick, do you think the Saints O-line? Look, here's the thing. They have to be good. Fuaga first rounder, Banks first rounder, Penning first rounder, Ruiz first rounder, McCoy second rounder, but he was your first pick of that year's draft. You have so much invested in draft capital in this offensive line. They better be good. I have no opinion on LSU after week 1. I will have no opinion on LSU after week 1. Week 3 and 5 will tell us who the team is. Hey, Kyle, are you a lifelong Yankee fan? I am, actually. Dad was a Yankee fan growing up, New Orleans in the 50s and 60s, and so I grew up in it. Which is funny, too, because people are like, oh, you're a front runner. Like, when I was a kid, the Yankees sucked. Then they had a great run in the late 90s, early 2000s, where they won 4 titles, which is incredible. But since winning the Subway Series in 2000, they've won 1 championship. In the last 25 years, they've won 1 title. In 2009. Like, I mean, it ain't like they're just, I mean, the people from Louisiana who are Red Sox fans are the ones that are the front running jokes. Same with or Dodgers now, right? There's all the Iraq ones. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Club, good morning. Hang on, y'all. Drew's awake. Let me go grab him real quick. Hang on. Boy, slept till 11 o'clock. All right. You want to come say hi to Dad show? No. No. Did you lose another tooth? Gosh. mouth is all bloody. It's probably alarming to some, but like, so because he doesn't eat orally, he never like dislodged and never lost a lot of his baby teeth. So if you ever notice, like he has like 2 rows of teeth on the bottom, and so still like now he'll lose some baby teeth like when he sleeps. I think like he'll grind his teeth, some will fall. Oh my God! Let me see. Which one did you lose? Let me see. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that. What do you want?
Little baby bum, Johnny, Papa.
Little baby bum, Johnny, yes, Papa. Okay, go to your playmat. Go to your playmat. Your playmat. Good job. Okay, see you later. All right. Christian, from what you've seen, does LSU have a chance to win the championship? Yes, of course they do. You got a 5th-year senior quarterback, got talent on both sides of the ball. Absolutely. You get in the playoff, you get hot, you get the right draw. Yes, absolutely. Matt, saw something about Tyron Matthew coming to coach. Truth to that. No, he's not been offered a job or anything. Matt, looks like Russell Wilson will be the starter in week 1. I believe by the middle of the season, Jackson Dart will be the Giants starter, will be a great quarterback. Okay. Jamie, good morning. Bring Devin from Holden Mayo for whiskey and wine. That'd be great. Let's see. The guy said the Saints being blocked from local residents is true because it was the same for me. Carolina, the Browns game was on Fox. Listen to NFL Network, wasn't it? I did watch Carolina and the Browns on NFL Network, incidentally. Fun seeing all the Alabama fans saying they're going 12-0 winning the championship as if Ty Simpson and Ryan Grover your saving grace. That is actually quite comical. I don't know how you can think you're going to have a first-time starting quarterback and just not miss a beat. It's just not reality. We see teams like Ohio State last year go into the portal and get a quarterback like Will Howard and win a championship. Will Howard played 40 games collegiately. It's a big difference than you've never taken a meaningful snap and now you're going to go win in the SEC. Big defense, great again. More than watched the Patriots the other day. Will Campbell's an absolute road grader. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Did ESPN acquire Red Zone and NFL Network for NFL Network? Both. So they acquired the NFL Network, and Red Zone is part of NFL Network. So ESPN now owns the NFL Network and Red Zone, which they said will continue to exist as it does, still being produced out of its Los Angeles studios, all that stuff stays. But I think they're going to end up doing a college Red Zone channel. Should be interesting. Hey, Jack, heard Van Buren look better at Saturday scrimmage. What'd you see from him? I didn't go yesterday. I was in New Orleans. It's E-Rock's birthday. You sure nice cold plunge thin line. No, her birthday was on the 30th. Was on July 30th. Yeah, Erica's birthday was July 30th. She and her friend Danae, their birthdays are about a week apart. So the 4 of us, 2 couples, go like the past 3-4 years. We've gone and done like a day in New Orleans. Normally we stay the night in New Orleans, but everybody had stuff to do this morning, so so we came back last night. Kyle, according to On3, JD Piquel running the whole thing. JD Piquel made that prediction on AFR actually at SEC Media Days. It's on ABC. I can't decide where the game is. ABC, Fox, NFL Network. Jared, morning, Scone. I remember when Jaden was QB1 while fans wanted the Nuss bus. I was on your side. No, they didn't want Nuss. They wanted Miles Brennan. Let's see. He goes to practice. He's just negative. I didn't want to name drop. Anyway. Thomas, 96, 97 down him. There it is. Philip, what's going on? Mark, good morning, Matt. from the Mark S that likes the jingle, not the other one. Personally, I don't listen to Tiger Bait. It's Scone. How many of you smoked? Just one of the championship cigar so far. Just one. The box came in on Friday, so I smoked one Friday. Aaron already done. Ryan, Matt, your feeling. If LSU goes 9-3, backdoors in the playoffs, how would you feel about that? Would it feel deserved? What, baby? Okay. Little baby bum, row, row, row your boat. Here you go. Take it. Come on, take it. Here, take it. Go in your playmat. Oops. Go in your playmat. Matt, so there is no such thing as if you find your way into a 12-team playoff, like you will have, well, I'll say you will have earned it, but I would think even more so at a place like LSU, when you learn like places like Indiana, you can go 11-1, play one ranked team and get in the playoff because you are 11-1, and the committee just finds the path of least resistance. So if you're an SEC team and you get in the playoff, you have earned it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Little baby bum, row, row, row your boat. You want this?
Yes. Yes.
What do you want? Okay. Here you go. All right. I'll see you later. All right. Yeah, LSU. Jay tweeted his little tiger emoji yesterday. Turns out it was in fact a pitcher. Those 96. Braden Wisner is his name. Braden Wisner. Clocked at 96. I guess he'll be a 2027 prospect. Have you seen anything in quarterback competition that stands out? What do you mean, Jacory? Do you mean at LSU or the Saints? Because the Saints, this would be the first. Today would be the first time that I lay eyes on them. I mean, all I've seen is what everybody else has seen, practice reports and all that sort of stuff. So, at LSU, there is no quarterback competition. I mean, Nussmeier is the starter. Let's see. NFL Network shows local Fox broadcast of the Saints. Bullets of Fox, catch Fox. What's your tape on YouTube? Thomas, Aaron. There's all the Drew comments. Matt, why is everyone, including the boys in Creighton Company, giving Bama the benefit of the doubt? Because I think most people just follow the path of least resistance. They assume Bama's going to be great. I told you all a year ago Bama was going 9-3. They went 9-3. They went 9-4. And people continue to just look at the logo on the helmet. Honestly, no different than LSU in 2020 and 2021 being ranked in the preseason when they had no business being ranked. Roy Moore, in the Baton Rouge area, it's going to be WABCBS. Ronnie, Drew. So Drew will lose teeth from time to time while he sleeps. Some of those baby teeth will fall out. So then he has, you have blood. So when he wakes up, he has dry blood in his mouth. So you could look at his mouth. It's like his teeth have dry blood on it all. I have to go clean that up in a minute. It's not a big deal. It's just what it is. You were about to watch on NFL Network, but I wasn't able. Living in Carolina, it was only shown on Fox. Big Sean, Dart and Shedeur, my first and second choices, respectively, played well in their debuts. Yeah. We talked about it a lot during the draft. Big Sean. I mean, I was a Shedeur fan, man. Like I liked him in college. I would have been totally fine with the Saints taking him 9th overall. It's not reactionary to one preseason game, and because he played well in one preseason game doesn't mean he's going to be a good player. But I mean, I'll stand by that. I mean, I said it during the draft, and I still believe it. I would have been totally fine with him taking him. Whoa. I'm a Dodger fan. The same way you're a Yankee fan. Family ties plus paternal family from California. Listen to go hating Dodgers, Red Sox fans. It's fine. In Miracle, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, it's amazing how there just started to pop up Red Sox and Dodger hats everywhere. Come on. I'm not saying you specifically, but there's a lot of people who are that are the front runners. The same way that they're now lifelong Golden State Warrior fans. Give me a break. Lifelong Kansas City Chiefs fans. Come on. LSU Nation, doing good. Thank you so much, man. Matt, do you think college red zone is doable? I guess ESPN could do one for their networks. You could also get them on CBS, Fox, different contracts to conferences. Yeah, it's possible. Because you can still get clean your mouth. Crazy question. Have you ever accidentally had any bodily releases on air? You mean like about farted on air? Probably. But I have you have a cough button. So like it mutes your mic. So like when I clear my throat, I hit the cough button. Like even here, like I'll mute my mic and turn it back on. So that's what I'm sure it's nothing I've ever thought of, but I'm sure. Yeah. Official Friday. Kyle talking about front runner in Louisiana being Red Sox fans, like people being from Louisiana being Cowboy fans. The difference is the Cowboys haven't won anything in 30 years. Red Sox win often. Schmid, did you watch a new documentary on Hurricane Katrina? I have not. Who did it? Hey, Randy, good morning. How was dinner? Where'd you go? It was great. Went to, we were in New Orleans, went to Commanders Palace. Always a top-notch experience. So, we were upstairs by the window overlooking the courtyard, which was awesome. Great table, awesome time. Tyler, who works there, was kind enough to give us like a tour afterwards. Got to go look at their wine cellar, and it was really cool. So we had a great time. Kristen, I guess in Auburn landed the wide receiver Friday. They did, yes. Jace Matthews, one of the top receiving prospects in the country, was down to LSU and Auburn. He picked Auburn on Friday. Not just for Matt on here, but for everyone. What Paul's opinions about taking the family to New Orleans for a Saints game? Go this way. I'm going to tell you to do it. I think it's awesome. Plenty of great places to go before and after the game. Like I always say, everything's walkable. I mean, you could do the easy, convenient thing with walk-ons right there on Poydras, but there's so many other great spots on Poydras where you could eat, and it's walkable to the dome, or you can go to the game and go out and eat after if that's what y'all are interested in doing. But yes, I would always recommend it. It's awesome. We'll get dressed. We got to put in your backpack. Hey, Brad. Good morning. No good. So, hey, Dominic, I wasn't watching a whole lot of camp coverage in 2019, but is the vibe and confidence level similar that of a championship caliber team? You know what's interesting, Dominic? Like, I don't think going into 2019 we were thinking that. Certainly not that it was going to be the greatest team ever, right? think LSU was preseason top 25. Clemson was the defending champ, and they were preseason number 1. LSU was 6. So Clemson, Bama, Georgia, Oklahoma State, LSU, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Clemson, Bama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Ohio State, LSU. So LSU was preseason number 6. Remember, they were coming off a 9-3 season, but then they won the Fiesta Bowl against UCF to get to 10 wins. Burrow was coming back, so preseason top 10, and then boy, did they explode. Hoping at least one of these guys is our franchise quarterback. The organization has no excuse for us not to have a quarterback controversy these many years post-Breeze. I think it goes to show you, man, how difficult it is to find an elite starting quarterback, man. I mean, you realize the Saints went 40 years of their franchise without having one, or having arguably one in Archie before Breeze came. It's really hard to find, man. It's why when you have one, they're worth their weight in gold. You hold on to them till the wheels fall off. And that was what they did with Breeze. Hey, Brian, good morning somewhere in New Mexico. Daniel, if we think about it, even if both these quarterbacks are horrible, we have tons of draft capital next year. It's a great quarterback. Okay. You want little baby bum wheels on the bus? Huh? How do we get off of this, Drew? Huh?
Yeah, you gotta ask him about what mid means.
You want little baby bum wheels on the bus? Little baby bum wheels on the bus. Got it? All right, we'll see you later. I have my tickets for Clemson in Florida. Hoping for a great look. That'd be awesome, man. Jared, my next door neighbor's No You fan, has Braves logo tattooed on his forearm, born and raised in Sarepta, Louisiana. Wow. I don't even know where that is. The OU thing is weird. There has to be some type of family connection. You don't just become an Oklahoma fan, right? You're from Louisiana. Hey, Guy Brooks, good morning. Jake, what LSU home game is a not miss? I only come to Baton Rouge a couple of times. I think Florida is going to be great. Florida, there's always a lot of energy for that. They're retiring Charles Alexander's number. We know it's going to be a night game. And then I would say A&M will probably be the other one. I think those will be the two biggest this year. South Carolina will be significant, depending on how they're doing, Illinois Sellers and all that stuff. But I think Florida and A&M will probably be the two biggest home games. Go this way. Devin, hope LSU's running game can shine during Clemson. They know our roster will flood the box and the house, and thus get sacked a lot. Tiger Poppy, good morning. Team Drew. All right, y'all, I think we're done. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Please smash the like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. All of our sponsors linked in the description on YouTube and tagged on Facebook. What, buddy? What, Drew? He's running around somewhere. All right, let's get out of here. Excited for the Saints game today, 3:05. Looking forward to it very much, and we'll see y'all for a little post-game reaction. Maybe I'll fire up a little live. We'll do a live post-game reaction as soon as it goes final. I will try to get a knock out a locked on LSU today since I didn't get you one yesterday. So, all right, y'all have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching.